pecar.
Boo boo, yeah.
Oh, bro, this sword here that I've got is weird. It's like the auto attacks are really fast.
Really? Oh, I got a
Come have
legendary.
a look.
Bro, I just got a legendary solar from a godly chest.
Yeah.
Bro, I got a double. I got a double legendary. Bro.
That's fucking fat.
Oh my god. I gotta clip that.
I don't think I've pulled a double.
Day 1 of testing out Roblox games so you don't have to. In this game, you slash your way through hordes of enemies, collect powerful swords, armors, and level up to collect new skills. Each run is different every time with tons of unique bosses. The game is called Pixel Blade.
This is Pixel Blade, a game where you go through different dungeons fighting the toughest bosses to collect stronger loot. And I managed to grind a lot to the point I went from this noob account to this pro account owning the best loot in the game. It took some time to get stronger, but this is how I started. In the beginning it wasn't bad. I got some pretty decent loot that helped me breeze through normal difficulty. The only tough challenge was the boss, but I handled him eventually. From there all I focused on was farming dungeons for more loot and used the gold I collected to unlock more chests for potential better loot. I luckily got a legendary scythe that was strong, but I stuck with the axe called the Vampire Axe because it healed me every time I attacked, which was very useful to survive the upcoming stages. Legit, as you progress in the difficulties, it gets very hard, so you gotta use loot that works best after a certain point. At some point I ended up teaming up with some players who had loot so strong they survived the toughest bosses, and had abilities so strong it destroyed enemies fast. I found out the loot they had was the highest rarity you could get, which was the vaulted loot. Some vaulted loot you can't get anymore, but there was one available at the time during my grind. I figured if I could get the vaulted loot, it would make fighting the harder dungeons easier, because I was definitely struggling at some point in the higher difficulties. You can see what it took for me to get the best loot in the game in this video, which will also show you how much of a difference in power it has compared to other loots. Let's just say the hardest bosses were nothing once I had this loot on.
5-person circle clash.
My power-up tier list in Pixel Blade. Follow for more tier lists.